Alright, quick reality check. Not every Pokemon you meet in Scarlet and Violet is meant to stay on your team forever. Some are great for 5 minutes. Others are amazing until reality hits like a truck. Today we're talking about Pokemon that aren't bad, not useless, not trash, but maybe, just maybe, not the best long-term decision for your journey. And hey, if this video saves you from emotional damage, consider subscribing. Your future self will thank you. Number 1. Spidops. Spidops is the Pokemon equivalent of that friend who says, "Trust me, I got this," and then trips over absolutely nothing. At the start of the game, it feels promising. It looks tactical, it sounds strategic, it pretends to be part of a secret ninja organization. But then, battles start getting real. And suddenly you realize Spidops hits like a polite suggestion. It's not weak, it's just extremely respectful. Too respectful. Its speed is questionable, its damage is modest, its survivability feels like it's signed a waiver before entering battle. You keep waiting for the hidden potential moment, and the moment keeps asking for a reschedule. Spidops is great early game, great design, cool concept. But if you're aiming for late-game dominance, you might want a Pokemon that doesn't look like it's asking permission before attacking. Number 2. Oinkologne. Oinkologne is not a bad Pokemon. Let's make that very clear. Oinkologne is adorable. Oinkologne is charming. Oinkologne is also not exactly built for war. It starts strong. You catch it, you smile, you name it something hilarious, and for a while, life is good. Then the mid-game arrives, and Oinkologne begins to feel like it's fighting with emotional support rather than actual power. Its stats aren't tragic, but they aren't exactly inspiring either. You start wondering if you're winning battles or if opponents are just being polite. The biggest issue isn't weakness, it's opportunity cost. There are so many Pokemon that scale better, hit harder, or offer more versatility. Oinkologne is like bringing a comfy couch to a marathon. Comfortable? Yes. Efficient? Not really. Lovable? Absolutely. Number 3. Greedent. Greedent looks like it owns 3 bakeries, and none of them are open to the public. It's bulky, it's round, it survives hits like it's made of emotional cushioning. But here's the problem. Surviving isn't the same as progressing. Greedent takes hits well, but dealing damage feels like trying to win a sword fight with a pillow. You're technically participating, but the impact is negotiable. You'll notice battles taking longer, way longer, long enough for you to question life choices. It's not that Greedent fails, it just takes scenic routes to victory. And sometimes those scenic routes include 3 healing items, 2 strategy changes, and a sigh. Greedent is the Pokemon equivalent of saying, "I'll get there eventually," while everyone else already arrived, had lunch, and left. Number 4. Dudunsparce. Dudunsparce is what happens when evolution says, technically I changed. It's funny, it's meme-worthy, it's surprisingly bulky. But when you expect a transformation and get longer Dunsparce, your brain does a small loading screen. Performance-wise, it's not awful. It can tank, it can stall, it can exist very effectively. But Scarlet and Violet is fast, battles escalate quickly, and Dudunsparce feels like it brought snacks instead of weapons. You'll win fights with it, sure, eventually, after several dramatic pauses. It's the Pokemon equivalent of a sequel that's decent, but everyone secretly expected fireworks. Dudunsparce is fun, just maybe not your endgame MVP. Number 5. Toedscruel. Toedscruel looks incredible. It feels mysterious. It moves like it knows secrets about the universe. And then it gets hit. Toedscruel has speed, utility, and style. But survivability sometimes feels like a rumor. You'll love using it until something breathes aggressively in its direction. Its support potential is great. Status moves, control, strategy, all solid. But Scarlet and Violet can be chaotic, and chaos does not politely wait for your setup. You may find yourself saying, just one more turn, 5 turns in a row. Toadscruel is brilliant in theory. In practice, it sometimes feels like bringing a chess plan to a dodgeball match. Number 6. Wugtrio. Wugtrio is fast. Very fast. So fast you start believing in it. And then it gets touched once and disappears like a forgotten dream. Its speed is impressive. Its design is hilarious. Its survivability is optional. You send it in, it attacks beautifully, and then immediately remembers it has other appointments. Wugtrio is the definition of glass cannon, except sometimes it forgets the cannon part. You'll laugh, you'll enjoy it, but late-game consistency becomes a question mark wearing a wig. Number 7. Revavroom. Revavroom looks like it should be illegal to challenge. It's a literal engine of destruction. You expect explosions, dominance, cinematic slow motion, and then it performs fine. Not terrible, not amazing, just fine. The issue isn't weakness, it's expectation versus reality. Revavroom feels like a final boss that accidentally wandered into a side quest. It does damage, it holds ground, but it rarely steals the spotlight. You keep waiting for the wow moment, and the wow moment keeps sending emails saying it's running late. Number 8. Bramblegast. Bramblegast is a haunted tumbleweed, which is already a sentence that deserves applause. It has potential. It has typing advantages. It also has the defensive stability of a dramatic soap opera. Sometimes it shines. Other times it folds like a chair at a magic show. Using Bramblegast feels like rolling emotional dice. You might dominate. You might question everything. Consistency becomes a philosophical concept rather than a gameplay trait. Number 9. Scovillain. 2 heads, fire and grass. In theory, unstoppable. In practice, situational. Scovillain can be amazing with the right setup, but without that setup, it feels like it forgot half its script. It's not weak, it's conditional. And conditions in Pokémon battles are like weather forecasts, unreliable and occasionally dramatic. Number 10. Lokix. Lokix looks like it's about to star in an action movie. And early game, it absolutely does. But scaling becomes tricky. Damage starts feeling less cinematic and more documentary. It's stylish, effective, and fun, just not always future-proof. Number 11. Veluza. Veluza hits hard, very hard. Once. Then it remembers it has the durability of thin glass. You'll love the burst. You'll fear the aftermath. Veluza is excitement with a timer attached. Number 12. Flamingo. Flamingo is hilarious and surprisingly good early. But later you start wondering if it's winning battles or just emotionally intimidating opponents. It's solid, just sometimes overshadowed by stronger options that don't stare into your soul mid-battle. Number 13. Rabsca. Rabsca looks like enlightenment achieved and then immediately forgot what it learned. Psychic bug typing is interesting. Its concept is incredible. A rolling cosmic beetle with existential energy. You want it to be amazing, and sometimes it is. Rabsca can support teams, revive allies, and bring utility that feels unique. But the pacing of Scarlet and Violet doesn't always reward slow, thoughtful setups. It rewards momentum. And Rabsca moves like it scheduled its actions 3 business days in advance. You'll notice that while it's preparing something brilliant, the opponent is already halfway through a demolition plan. It's not weak, it's just contemplative in a game that screams chaos. Using Rabsca feels like bringing a philosopher to a sprint race. It has wisdom, it has purpose, it just occasionally wonders why it's racing at all. Great design, cool utility, but if you crave fast battles and explosive wins, Rabsca may test your patience more than your strategy. Number 14. Espathra. Espathra walks like it owns the battlefield. And honestly, for a moment, it kinda does. Speed boost is no joke. Special attack climbs fast. It can snowball battles beautifully, if everything aligns. And that "if" is the entire story. Espathra is the Pokémon equivalent of a motivational speech. Inspiring, confident, and slightly dependent on perfect timing. If opponents let it breathe, it becomes terrifying. If they don't, it folds faster than a travel brochure. You'll experience matches where Espathra feels unstoppable, then others where it disappears before finishing its entrance animation. It's high-reward, high-risk energy, and Scarlet and Violet sometimes punishes risk without warning. Espathra is brilliant for players who love momentum mechanics, but if you prefer stability over adrenaline, this psychic ostrich may feel like betting your strategy on a dramatic coin flip wearing mascara. Number 15. Bombardier. Bombardier sounds like destruction. It looks like destruction. It delivers moderate inconvenience. The design screams aerial menace, a dark flying delivery system of doom. You expect chaos, you expect explosions, you expect opponents filing insurance claims. Instead, you often get respectable performance. It's not bad, it's actually decent, but the fantasy it sells is bigger than the reality it delivers. Bombardier hits fine, moves fine, survives situationally. And that gap between expectation and performance is where disappointment quietly sets up a chair. Using Bombardier feels like ordering a triple-layer cake and receiving a very polite cupcake. Tasty, pleasant, but not exactly the spectacle you imagined. If you love the aesthetic, go for it. Just don't expect it to carry entire late-game arcs on its wings alone. It's more of a strong supporting actor, not the main villain you pictured. Number 16. Grafaiai. Grafaiai is chaos with paint. And honestly, that's beautiful. Poison normal typing is quirky. Its animations are fun. Its personality is louder than its stats sometimes. Early game, fantastic. Mid-game, still good. Late game, you start asking difficult questions. Grafaiai excels at disruption. Status moves, tricky plays, annoying strategies. It's the gremlin energy Pokémon needed. But raw power and bulk aren't exactly its strongest traits. You'll win clever fights with it, but brute force battles can feel like bringing graffiti to a tank duel. It shines in creativity. It struggles in endurance. Grafaiai's perfect for players who enjoy style, mischief, and tactical plays. But if your plan is hit hard and survive everything, this little artist might request a different gallery. Fun? Absolutely. Consistent late-game anchor? Debatable, but entertaining the entire time. Number 17. Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel is speed. Pure electrified speed. You send it out and suddenly the battlefield feels smaller. Everything moves faster. Decisions feel urgent. And then it gets hit. Kilowattrel's offensive presence is respectable. Its speed is phenomenal, but its defenses sometimes feel like decorative suggestions. You'll love the momentum it creates. You'll fear the moment it loses that momentum. It's incredible for quick strikes, less incredible for drawn-out wars. Using Kilowattrel feels like driving a sports car with bicycle brakes. Thrilling, stylish, slightly concerning at high speed. It's not unreliable, it's just fragile in a game where surprises happen every 3 minutes. Number 18. Earthworm. Earthworm is a giant metal worm, which already sounds like it should dominate everything. And defensively, it actually can. Earthworm tanks hits impressively. Its steel typing gives it resilience that feels reassuring. You send it out and think, okay, we're safe. Then the battle keeps going, and going, and going. Earthworm survives well, but sometimes struggles to close fights quickly. You're not losing, you're just not finishing.
It's the Pokémon equivalent of a fortress with slow Wi-Fi. Reliable, sturdy, mildly time-consuming. For defensive strategies, it's fantastic. For aggressive pacing, it can feel like pressing the brakes every turn. Earthworm isn't a mistake, it's just a commitment. And Scarlet and Violet occasionally rewards speed over patience. If you love outlasting opponents, it's a gem. If you want rapid domination, you may start checking the clock mid-battle. At the end of the day, none of these Pokémon are bad. That word doesn't really fit Pokémon. They're creative, fun, and full of personality. But Scarlet and Violet gives you so many choices that sometimes the smartest move isn't choosing the strongest, it's choosing the most consistent for your playstyle. If you love one of these Pokémon, use it. Seriously, fun beats optimization every time. This list isn't about avoiding joy. It's about avoiding unnecessary frustration when your team suddenly feels like a group project where only one member is doing the work. If this helped you, subscribe for more guides, humor, and zero emotional damage promises. And check the links in the description or pinned comment for tools, resources, and things that might level up your journey even more. Your future champion team is out there. Just maybe not a haunted tumbleweed this time.